Today we are back in the Seven Pines community. We are looking at the Duval, which is an ICI custom-built home. It's very exciting to showcase this one to you because it's a single-story home with so many different upgrade options. You're not gonna wanna miss this one. Maybe you're relocating into Northeast Florida. You've told yourself, I am not dealing with another harsh winter. I am ready for the season changes and some sunlight. This plan is definitely gonna work for you. Also too, maybe you're upsizing your family, maybe you're considering having baby number 3 or 2, whatever stage of life you're in, this is definitely gonna be a home worth watching. Let's just hop straight into the tour. The Duval is absolutely beautiful. We're in the Seven Pines community, just a short drive over to the Mayo Clinic, and you're about 15-20 minutes away from Jacksonville Beach. There's just so much to do in this area alone. You really are in your own bubble, being this central in Jacksonville. Absolute perfect location if you're relocating into Northeast Florida. Stepping up on the home, we have this amazing porch here. Very, very sizable. I can see myself relaxing with a cup of coffee in the morning, just chilling. It's definitely a really good vibe. Now, if you need space between your neighbors, these homes are built on 60 wide lots. It's part of their Elite series. But here at the front door, you have that tray ceiling, which is really, really cool. You actually have that in the majority of these rooms, which is fantastic. It's a really amazing design option. So here, covered by the French doors, we have our home study, again with the tray ceilings at the top. Then you have all of these windows just letting in so much natural light into the space. It's really beautiful and bright in here. If you're moving from up north, this is probably something you're not going to be used to, but the sun is going to be out quite often. As part of the customizable options, you can add in these speakers into this study, so that's really convenient as well. I really like how you can see that porch from here too. It really gives you that sense of openness even in the study, which is a really good feeling to have. Now, stepping out of that study, here on my left, we have your formal dining area. Again, what's really good about ICI homes is they know how to position their homes where you get the most natural light possible. As you can see, you have those oversized windows letting in a bunch of natural light here into the dining room. And of course, the dining room is very sizable. You can easily fit 8 people here, no problem. Yeah, I absolutely just love the space in here. And then of course from here you have a really good sight line into the kitchen and the living area. Now this kitchen is absolutely gorgeous. The cabinet colors of course is customizable, so if you don't like the brown, don't worry, you can always change that. You have this massive island which is standard, and then of course you have the outlet there on the end. Really, really amazing space here. This home was definitely designed for hosting, which is really nice. You have the oven and microwave combination here, which is really cool, and then I'm 5'6". I can reach this with absolutely no problem. Really liking this nook here as well, and you'll see that you do have the soft close all throughout. And then I just want to open these so you can kind of get an idea of just the space you're working with. This is another good point too. I can reach right over this fridge, no problem. And what I really like about the design is that the fridge is inside the cabinets very easily. It is an upgrade option to get those top cabinets as well as some of these bottom drawers. Here you have the ventilation system right over that gas stove, which is really nice. Yeah, all of this down there, customizable. And then here's what that island would look like. Absolutely beautiful. And then probably the thing that sells it for most buyers, you have your hidden pantry. Very convenient to have this. Really, really nice too, and this is very sizable. These ceilings are quite large, and you just have a great amount of space in here. In combination with all of the drawers that you have in the kitchen, everything just works out very, very well. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel about this hidden pantry. Is this a plus for you, or is this maybe a downside? Let me know. I'm really curious to see what you guys think and feel about how that's set up. Now, you have a lot of room here, so you're not running into anybody when you're cooking, which is a really great feature to have. And then right down this way here, we just have that HVAC closet. Pretty standard, nothing exciting about that. And then here on my right side, we have that downstairs bathroom. Very large. I like kind of this design choice here with the shower. You have the tile that goes up to the ceiling, and then you do actually get the soft close in this bathroom as well. Really nice. with the toilet just off to the side there. Now from that room, we have one of the first bedrooms. Now this can very easily be converted into anything you want. They kind of have it set up to look like a gym, but this is one of the front of the house rooms, so just keep that in mind. Great amount of space in here. The closet, I was kind of expecting maybe a more of a walk-in type closet, but this is still really sizable and definitely gets the job done. And then of course you have those big windows letting in all the natural light for this room. Really, really good in here. Now, straight off of that room, we have a linen closet right before we make our way into the laundry room. Now, laundry room is really nice. I love having a sink in any laundry room, and being in front of the home, you get all that natural light coming in. These drawers and cabinets just make things very convenient, and you actually get the soft close on these as well. Very, very good design choice. Directly behind me, of course, is your washer and dryer combination with the storage space above me. We'll make our way into that room here shortly, but I'm going to show you something else in the house first, and then I'm going to circle back and make my way back here. Hey, I just want to pause the video really quickly to say, if you have not already, go ahead and reach out to me just whenever you're ready. Even if you're a month out, maybe you're a year out, it does not matter. I would like to help you begin at least the planning process of what a move into Northeast Florida could look like. If you haven't already, download my relocation guide in the description. It's going to really help you figure out what community might make sense for you. And then when you are ready, reach out to me. We can talk about the plan. The worst mistake I see a lot of buyers make is they don't plan and they try to work with the on-site agents. Those agents work for the builder. They don't represent you. That's like going into a courtroom and using the other person's lawyer. So I am here for you when you're ready. God bless, and let's hop back into the video. Okay, so we're making our way back through the kitchen into this beautiful living room. And just look at how massive and amazing this is. You have the beautiful tray ceiling. Of course, that is a customizable option with the surround sound speakers. However, I definitely recommend it. It's very beautiful. Backyard letting in all that natural light here. Really, really nice. This is truly the heart of the home. This is where all that gathering is going to happen. And as you can see behind me, the patio kind of extends into this space as well. Really nice sight lines from here, of course. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know if I mentioned it, but we are under 10-foot ceilings. Goes to about 11 to 12 feet with that tray added. Very, very nice. Now from here, we're going to make our way into that primary bedroom. Here we are. Absolutely gorgeous. So much natural light. You have that 11-foot tray ceiling. Really, really cozy in here. From your primary, you can also see that backyard. You have all these windows letting in the natural light. Really amazing space. I truly can't say enough about this space. I know for a lot of buyers, this is one of the big decision points. You're separated from a lot of the main bedrooms, so privacy is definitely not an issue. Let me know in the comments how you feel about it. Now, here we are in that primary bathroom. Very nice. I really enjoy so much about this bathroom. Behind this door here is just your toilet, covered by the door. And then directly behind the door, you'll find a good-sized linen closet here. Very, very cool. Now, you do have your dual vanities, really beautiful. I love the windows that let in all that extra natural light, even in your bathroom. Then you have this massive glass here, all one mirror, really cool. And then on these here, you do have the soft close, but you don't have the soft close on this part here. However, you can always add that at any point in time, so that's not a super big deal. Right behind me, you have the massive walk-in shower. I really love the two-tone tile that they have going on. Of course, all the tile goes up to the ceiling, which is great. And then here, right when you walk into the shower, you have your controls on the left, and then both shower heads here and there. No overhead shower. I kind of would like to have seen that, especially for this price point, but it's still an absolutely beautiful shower. Then we have our walk-in closet, and I gotta tell you, you gotta see this one in person. It feels way bigger in person than the video. It's truly not doing it enough justice, but having a full system in here is really nice. You have some extra storage above all of the drawers. And then of course you have the soft close on the inside, so that's really good. You have a window letting in that natural light. And then you have, of course, your hidden Pampers, which is really convenient for a closet. Very, very nice in here. And then directly out of this door, it actually leads to the laundry room, which is such a nice and underrated convenience. This is one of those things where until you have it, you don't know how much you need it. Hey, if you're planning a move into Northeast Florida and this home is starting to check just a few boxes, reach out to me when you're ready and let's just talk about what that could potentially look like for you. But we're gonna make our way now into these secondary bedrooms, then I'll circle back and we're gonna make our way to the backyard. Now, turning this corner on the left, we have the Jack and Jill rooms. As you can see, so much space in here. The rooms are just very thoughtfully designed, which I can appreciate with ICI homes. And of course, don't forget that everything is very customizable. So if there's something you don't like, I can send you a personal list of all of the customizable options. Just let me know. Now you do have a walk-in closet here, which is really nice. Compared to that first bedroom in the front of the home, that's a great change. Now, closing this door is kind of interesting because it only gives you access to your own personal sink. However, to still use the bathroom, you'd have to come into the Jack and Jill portion of everything. So I have your tub, tile that goes up to the ceiling, very standard on that end. But then directly behind me, of course, is that shared toilet. So just keep that in mind. There is that window letting in a good amount of light. And then from there, we make our way into the other bedroom. Here, exact same thing, basically a carbon copy. So you have the sink. No soft close, but I think that's okay. Most people opt out of the soft close for these types of rooms. And then right through here, we just have that other walk-in closet. Really good amount of space in there for sure. And then here's just another orientation of what the room size looks like. Again, very sizable, really good for these secondary bedrooms. Very, very good amount of space. Now we get to go see the backyard, and I gotta tell you, this is probably one of the main things that buyers love about this home. So you have this door here leading out to the backyard. I'm not gonna go through there. Where I am gonna go out through, however, are these pocket sliding glass doors. This is such a massive and underrated feature for a home like this, because what's amazing is we just go ahead and open this all the way. I'm doing this with one hand, by the way, so you're not having to use a whole lot of effort to get these open. And then all of a sudden, with that being open, it just feels like you have so much space. You can open it from either side, by the way, but it really just adds to that outdoor, indoor living vibe. And it makes you feel like your living room is all of a sudden way bigger. Really, really gorgeous. The massive lanai covering everything. You can have everything fully screened in, so you don't have to worry about bugs. I'm pointing here to the pavers that you can get for out here. Now, a lot of my clients from up north who have watched me from YouTube, they really appreciate a space like this because you can leave that open almost year round and not have to worry about a whole bunch of cold drafts coming through. It's all typically very warm out here. Now you have this setup here. I have to double check. I don't think it comes with it, but it definitely comes with the setup and connections for that. This is your 3-car garage. It is locked. I can't make my way out there today. And then of course you can get some surround speakers as a customizable option here. Now I am gonna make my way outside because I really wanna show you a little bit of the yard that you're working with. Forgive me, I'm struggling to open this just a little bit. There we go. Now I wanted to show you the back of the home where the 3 garage sits so you get an idea of the space, but I wasn't able to make my way out there and there's no inventory to show you, so I can always send you a brochure. But I wanted to show you also your backyard space. So you get a lot of backyard space here. You have enough space to add a pool. You have space for the kids to play. If you have pets, there's still places for your pets to go. And again, these are on 60 wide lots, so you have a lot of options. Now, if you're considering purchasing in Northeast Florida, you want to make your way out here. Listen, don't go through this alone. I know I say this so much, and maybe I'm beating a dead horse at this point, but listen, working with the on-site agents,
they are really helpful. However, they represent the builder. They don't necessarily represent you. So they work to get the builder the best possible deal. You need your own representation. Stay tuned for the end of the video. I have some resources for you.
Hey, thank you so much for watching the video. If you have not already, please subscribe. It would really encourage me to continue to make these videos for you. I'm actually finding that a lot of families are finding a lot of value in these videos, so that's very exciting. I have so much more coming to the channel. Please subscribe so you don't miss out. Guys, this home was absolutely beautiful. If it's checked any of your boxes, maybe there's some other communities you'd like to explore, go ahead and reach out to me just whenever you're ready. There's no pressure. However, I would love to be a resource for you. And if you haven't, download my relocation guide in the description. It's gonna really be an eye-opener to the different communities in the area, the price points, the schools, the hospitals nearby. Everything that you need should be in the guide. And then of course, we can talk one-on-one to figure out which area might actually make the most sense for you. Thank you so much for watching. I chose these two videos up here because they go hand in hand with the video you just watched. Go ahead and watch one of them, and then thank you so much for being here. God bless. I will see you in the next one.